Let's get it. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Recording this October 15th, 2023, the day after an epic Pac-10 battle between Washington and Oregon, a battle in which Washington was victorious at the end, and it was a huge game because it's a huge rivalry out there in the West Coast, and a lot more gasoline was lit into this one because I believe it's going to be the last time that the Washington Huskies are competing in the Pac-12, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to the Big Ten or something like that. You know, I haven't been able to keep up with all the conference realignments and all that kind of stuff. As much as I love college football, I do believe it's about to take a major hit with all of this conference realignment and all this mess going on. It's a tragedy what's happening to, you know, the essence of it, the college game, you know, what it used to be when it comes to rivalry and competing with teams that are, you know, in your proximity, and just what it's all about, you know, what school and football is all about, which is really actually what brings me to today's Move Swiftly thought. You know, it was at the end of that game in Kirk Herbstreit and his colleague that is, I can't even remember his colleague's name at the moment, Brent or something like that. I can't remember. I know Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso because, you know, College Game Day, but the guy and that's not a shot at him, he's actually pretty good. His name is escaping me right now. But so he noticed something. He picked up on something at the end of that Washington-Oregon game. He picked up on something because they were just letting it soak in. You know, the entire student body, everybody rushed the field. It was a field full of purple and gold, you know, Washington Husky colors, and there was a great sense of pride. And my man was, you know, he was tearing up after the game to see his boys, win, and, you know, he had gone through 2 ACL surgeries and all that. It was just an incredible moment. And Kirk Herbstreit made a valuable point, a point that I want to bring along to you guys, because I was kind of thinking the same thing. You know, this year he's actually doing the play-by-play for the Thursday night football games now. So he's not just a college commentator now he's doing it in the NFL. And he made a point. He said, you know, I do the NFL games every Thursday night, and you just don't get this. You just don't get this. You don't get college football. You don't get this pride. You don't get this sense of, you know, I feel connected to the win. You just don't get it. And, you know, he let it sit for a moment. He let it sit. I felt his point because I understood exactly what he's talking about. And then his colleague goes, "You didn't even get into Monday Night Football," right? And it is so true. And the point of me breaking all that down to you guys, breaking all of that down for you guys, is because I want you guys to understand the power in the right now, the power in the moment, the power in the, you know, appreciating the way life is at the moment, right now, as it is right now, and staying in your moment, because that's what it's all about. All right. When it comes to this transition that we see from college to the NFL, it becomes a stone cold business. It becomes a business that is heartbreaking, harsh, cutthroat business, and it's all about what's going to make you the most money. And it's no longer about how many games you're going to win and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff goes out the window. No more about the pride that you have in your city, no more about how much pride you have in your community, it doesn't matter how much pride you have in your school and, you know, developing as an overall human being. It's all a business when you get to the NFL, and the wins do not feel the same when they get to the NFL, right? Because you already know, you know, based on free agency and how things work out, very seldom does that team actually stay together for another year. And this is what we've turned college football into. Not in here complaining, just putting it out there so you guys understand as you're going about your day-to-day life that you gotta really develop a habit of taking in the moment, like taking in this sunrise, taking in this day. All right, so do whatever you have to do. Be the best person you can be on this day, and don't look too far down the line. All right. Do a ton of topics on this. I talk about this quite a bit. I tell you all the time, it's my specialty. It's my sweet spot when I'm talking football, and I'm aligning what's going on in the football world and aligning it with how to succeed in business and things of that nature. All right. Main website to check out to dive deeper into my work, makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.